I've found there's nothing quite as helpful in the process of letting go as practice. I've been following minimalism for 5 months now, and the effects it's had on my life have been nothing short of subtly massive. Minimalism takes some trust and it takes some initial determination. No one wants to let go of the 100 pencils that they've accidentally been collecting from work. And do you know how handy a mechanical pencil is? Okay, I've let go of that now. No more mechanical pencils, or at least not by the thousands. As a kid, I would want to hold on to things, pretty much everything. I wouldn't even want my Christmas money to go into the bank even months after Christmas, just so I could still stare at it. But what I've come to realise is the biggest treatment that we can offer ourselves in life is to let go. And minimalism is at the heart of that. Minimalism gives you the platform to streamline your life, to forgive and to surround yourself with less, so that you can better understand the value in important items and the value in yourself, like just you. Like I said before, practice is very effective when it comes to letting go. It's something you can get really good at. I like to take a step back and listen to the monologue of my mind when I'm deciding if I need to keep something or not anymore. Or more importantly, if I'm deciding if I need to maybe buy something. Try and get used to the internal factions, how the wants flare up and scream for your attention in that moment. It can be quite a good indication that keeping something isn't the best idea. If it's causing you toxic emotion when you're thinking about letting go of it, then it could give you a good indication that that thing you're holding on to isn't necessarily offering you much joy. In adding things, we tend to create more of these factions, these voices in the mind that fight each other for our attention. Adding things will then create more wants and needs. I have a better relationship with my phone. I can put it down and leave it for a lot longer than I ever used to be able to. And if I need to, I can leave it in another room and have relatively low impulse to want to just go into the other room and pick it up again. Sometimes if I want to be more productive and I need to use my phone in that process, then I might go about deleting some social media apps like Instagram, Facebook. Actually no, I don't use Facebook on my phone anymore. Twitter. No, I don't use Twitter actually. Okay, just Instagram then. Sorry Instagram. At least you have a place on the phone. I'm just using Instagram as a social media app then. But try and use it on my terms. It's a beautiful place of lovely photos and cool content. But each time you're on there, or what I try and do to serve a purpose, before you go in there, be like, oh, I'm going on there for this. Get on there, do that, and then come off again. There's nothing quite like the story of the tight-knit underdog team that is playing out their skin, all pulling in the same direction and achieving greatness. That's how I feel a minimalist is. They're squeezing out all the potential from every sinew of their body to try and reach optimum performance. Whereas the other teams on the opposite scale, who try and buy to achieve, are bloated. Their players are slightly underachieving, they're not clicking, and they might not be trying quite as hard because they haven't properly brought into the ideology. Now I know that everything that I'm able to let go of during minimalism is going to affect me in a positive way in the other aspects of my life. It's almost like a practice field, as it's certainly slightly easier and more instantly achievable to be able to let go of physical things. And once you've got the feel and the taste of being able to do that, it extends into your emotional life as well, so that you are finally able to see the true positivity that comes from letting go. Minimalism has allowed me to increase my capacity to add more into my life. And of course, I don't mean more things, but I mean more joy. It's given my mind the space through letting go of things to take on more emotionally. If you let go of things and then the feelings that you've been holding on to, you can experience life in a fresh new way with curiosity. As we get older, we can tend to think that things used to be better and experiences used to feel fresher, and it's usually because we haven't let go of those experiences. We haven't let go of the thought of them being the best, and every new experience is judged by a past experience. So in letting go, we can take off the glasses and see things in that new, fresh way with curiosity again and excitement. In letting go, we create space. It's as simple as that. And space is a very untalked of and undervalued thing. Think of space as a completely neutral, peaceful feeling. So the baggage that you have, whether it be things or feelings, they are taking up space. So all of the feelings that you're able to let go of, eventually when they've gone, you have a free space, and that space will complement how peaceful you feel. And when you have enough space in your mind, your body's natural state and natural ability can come out again, and you can start feeling joy in relatively simple situations and without having lots of external factors. So minimalism is a defining factor in letting go and creating joy and space in your life. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you've got anything out of this, or even a dislike if you can understand any of it. But if that's the case, you've done bloody well to get to this part of the video, so I've got to thank you for that. And subscribe as well if you're new. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.